Hey guys!
Welcome to another edition of Throwback Thursday Patreon requests. I'm the Patrono right here, and this Patrono has been asking us to check out this Stratovarius song for a very long time. The name of the song is Elements, and when I think of Elements, I think of Aang and the Avatar cartoon show.
Yeah.
Not the movie. The movie was shit. That M. Night Shyamalan fucking disaster on wheels. No, the cartoons. Because he's the master of all the elements.
Yeah.
Earth, fire, water.
And air.
Oh, I was going to say snow, but okay, yeah.
And snow? I feel like snow is part of water.
Of water, yeah, you're right, yeah. All right, so those are the elements. I was just testing you. I knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
This was just a test. So, are you ready for this? We haven't done any Stratovarius on the channel in about a year.
Yeah.
The last one was, I believe, Destiny, and that was a Patreon request as well.
Yeah,
so,
but I think out of the ones we've done on the channel, Coming Home is...
That's your favorite?
I mean, that's the one that's been in my head ever since we did it.
We did it right before going to Finland.
Yeah. Because I remember listening to it while we were in Finland.
So that's 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago. All right, so you ready for this? This is a long one, so buckle up. Buckle up. All right, let's do it. It's coming, it's building, it's building.
Of sounds fill my mind, a universe of shapes, kaleidoscope of colors, star gardens blossom in their solitude, spiral architecture. Here I'm standing. Here I'm wandering, curiosity, thirst for knowledge.
freaking epic, man. Fuck. All right, tell us. What do you think?
You know, you're talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender, but the start there, the instrumental at the start there, sounded like it could be at the start of Avatar when they're saying like the four nations.
I know, but even the choir there.
Even the choir,
sounds like one of those, like a battle scene or something.
Yeah, like Agni Kai and stuff.
Yeah. It kind of had that vibe. Very cinematic all around.
The whole song was...
The whole song, super
very,
cinematic.
Very, very cinematic.
Fuck, it was just magnificent.
Some of the parts were... They felt very dragged out, but... some of them in a good way, and then some of them I'm like, I kind of wanted to pick up a little bit, and then it picked up afterwards, and I was very, very happy. Overall, the song was fucking breathtaking.
Yeah, I agree with you. You know what I liked about the ending? That they're repeating the ending, but the fact that he comes in with different levels of vocals every single time makes it feel different. It's like he's going up a ladder. Like the first time he's here, then the second time when he repeats, he goes up an octane, then he goes up one more, then he goes up one more. I'm like, fuck, if the song had one more minute, where the fuck is he gonna go? Like through the roof?
And
seriously.
His vocals are...
But that ending is really interesting.
I feel like we said this for the other Stratovarius videos, that his vocals are beautiful.
The guitar playing too, man.
And the guitar playing in every single song we've done. The guitar playing is always...
Incredible.
Top-notch.
Yeah, incredible. But I thought that was really interesting because you're repeating the same formula over and over again as you're closing off the track. But by having his vocals coming in differently, it makes the whole song feel different.
The ending different and not so repetitive as an ending.
But it also makes the ending big.
Yeah.
There's like this sense of a big finale at the end.
And that big finale is him hitting that very, very high note.
Fuck, but he did that throughout the song too.
Yeah.
The vocals are just so good. So good, like... Man, like, just so good. Like, there's not words to describe how nice they feel to your ears when you hear them singing. So controlled, but with an incredible range, able to command that range perfectly. Oh, it's just, like, fucking magnificent. I think the song at the beginning took a little bit to get into it. It, like you said, it dragged out. I think it dragged in.
It dragged in, but then there were certain parts in the middle of the song where they sounded like the parts before, and instead of speeding them up, they were the exact same parts, but dragged out a little bit more. And I was wanting them to be a little bit shorter so we can, you know...
Get into it
more. Because I feel like those were like those were the parts separating each part of the song.
Yeah, there were kind of like breaks and pauses throughout.
But those breaks I wasn't the biggest fan of. Except for the first time it happened.
I know, but after a while,
it felt repetitive.
When they came in the second time, I'm like, fuck, it's following the same formula as before.
And they didn't switch anything up. It was...
No, they didn't do it like they did it at the end, which was perfect.
The thing they did switch up is that it actually was longer. That little break was a little bit longer each time.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. But overall, I mean, the song, if you try to shorten the song, it loses its allure. The whole song needs to be...
I mean, shortening the song would be taking those long parts of those breaks.
But I don't think you should take those. You should add something else in there to make them feel different.
No, like to add something. If you're gonna make it longer, at least add something there to make it, you know.
Like they did at the end, like I just said, which made it more interesting. It made it more exciting. But if there's two things I walk away from this song, it's the vocals and the guitar playing.
The guitar playing, yeah.
Fuck, the guitar playing was just that riff. Like once the song, like the first 2 minutes is a little bit of a built-in intro, but then when the song starts, even before there's any vocals whatsoever, that guitar riff sound was so cool.
Yeah,
it was so cool. I loved it, and I love the fact that it kind of weaved itself because it kept coming back into it again. So I thought it was magnificent. What a like this is a monstrous track.
Yeah,
but it's. The cinematic value of the song allows it to be as long as it is, and I wasn't bored at all. I was just like, to be honest with you, some of the pauses that you're mentioning, some of the breaks, I kind of wanted more vocals in them because the vocals were so good.
Yeah,
I just kind of want more of it.
Yeah.
I just wanted more of it. Like the vocals were just phenomenal. Like I said, vocals and guitars are the two things that this song has that are just like outstanding. But at the beginning, when the song had that like that lead in, like you said, like that Avatar, like talking about like all the elements and whatever, I felt like that intro, the way it was drawn in, I almost felt like I needed a tea and like sip my tea like with my pinky.
Like I was getting ready to watch like a Netflix movie.
Yeah, but like but something like very I was gonna say polished, but there's another word. What do you always say? Like very cultured.
Cultured, yeah.
Yeah, it had like this cultured vibe to it that you kind of needed to sip like your Earl Grey with your pinky out. It had this song. The first 2-3 minutes of this song are so cultured that really makes you feel like you're. It makes you feel more intelligent than what you really are. Like it has that. I don't know. It has this sense of grandeur. You know what I mean? Like of richness, if you will. And it's just really interesting because I'm listening to it and I'm like, fuck, if I had an Earl Grey tea now, I would be like sipping it with my pinky sticking up. It kind of had that vibe before the vocals came in, and then everything started to gain a little bit more momentum. So really interesting song. I like the beginning. I like the end. I'm with you on the middle parts. Those pauses there, I could have.
I could live without them.
I could have lived
Or
without,
lived
or
with them,
with something else
something
in there.
there, yeah.
Something else in there. But overall, this is a very cool Stratovarius request. So for those of you fans of Stratovarius, now you have to wait a year because from the looks of it, we do one of their songs once a year.
Once a year. One last year.
It's like Christmas.
Yeah.
It comes once a year. Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to. All right, guys. On that note, thank you for watching this Throwback Thursday, and we'll see you guys at the next video. Take care.
See ya.